center. 20 bands for the dinner. 20 dips in a sprinter. What's a two up? Never been afraid to play my cards. What's a risk to a winner? Barely hang out with these days. What's a lame to a real one?
It's Madden NFL 24, and we'll see.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
A situation they'll certainly want to avoid going forward. An early second and long they're facing. Looking to throw. Moore. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Harris to return. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Williams. He finds his man. Complete. It's Brock. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. You look at this Browns defense. They're squarely in the middle of the pack against the run this year, number 16 in the NFL.
And this game for them is all about the line of scrimmage. Winning that battle, using their leverage, being the low man with power to take the offensive linemen and run them back into their own backfield and try and create some lost yardage plays.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Back to throw. Williams. This will be caught just inside the 10. Touchdown! A great play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Broncos get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stuff it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. Taken at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Looking to throw. Ward. And that is incomplete. The Browns send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. On the return, Harris. And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. A tough challenge here in this one. We'll see if he can duplicate the numbers on your screen that he put up last week, up over 100 and a touchdown.
We were watching tape to prepare for this game. One thing you noted that I totally agree with, great complimentary piece in the last game. You know, they're able to throw it pretty well. He ran it exceptionally, and they hope to continue that same formula in this game.
Complimentary with an E, not an I.
That's my English teacher right there.
And the Broncos first down.
Williams on first down. Oh, a poor throw there, and it's intercepted. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 41. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it first and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 5.
And they'll try to run the option here. Taking it right down Broadway. And he's taken down, but not before he gets to the Broncos' 14-yard line. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. Got his open man, it's Carr. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. Ball at the 6 here as they work with a second and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
I haven't been a defensive coordinator yet that thinks second and 2 is a fun situation to try and defend. Playbook is wide open for an offense, partner.
Nice job holding. Touchdown, Browns! 5-yard touchdown. And the Browns are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it's capped off by the Browns' touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin first and 10. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. 7-7, our score after 1. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, Brock. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 53 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Broncos.
Now Williams throwing on first down. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that'll bring up second down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Brock on a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. Denver has a first down on the 15-yard play.
A gain of 15. First down, Denver.
Back to throw. Williams. His throw incomplete. The Broncos at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to take care of business in front of the home crowd last week.
Yeah, it's always nice to get that opener at home, but now things get a little bit tougher. The good thing for them, though, is they take a little extra confidence with them when they head out on the road.
And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Got a man on the right sideline. It's Knight. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great effort there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. Now Ward, throwing to start the drive. Wide open receiver complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Ward. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the 1st down sack. On 2nd down now, Kirkpatrick. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Looking to throw. Ward. That one too wide and incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
He's been a busy man here in this 1st half as he gets it away. And he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings us 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Williams. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Brock. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Williams now to throw on 2nd down. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns 36. Back to throw. Williams. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Williams rolling to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The Broncos send out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Browns going to go on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Had no command that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He gets this one complete to Bowden. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. He's got his target. That's complete. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. The 20, 5, and he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they in nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what...
Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. This taken in at the goal line. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Look at him go inside the 30. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Broncos.
And talk about taking words and bringing them to life. At halftime, I will guarantee you in their locker room, they talked about pressing the kicking game because you can get an advantage if you do it right, and they just did.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Round 7.
So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. Here's Ward on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. On first down, Patrick. He'll get this down to the 48-yard line. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
Defense.
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Looking to throw. Ward. He finds his man, complete. That's Carr. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Kirkpatrick. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Ward to throw on 3rd down. That is caught. Touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns get a bit closer. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So the Broncos coming out now. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Off play action. Williams. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big pickup of 38. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Williams. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Back to throw. Williams. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
Holding. Offense.
So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
Williams throw complete there to Beckham. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 17-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Broncos.
Off play action. Williams. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 2nd down, it's Brock. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 108 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up. His time is now run out on this 3rd quarter. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Ward now. Throwing on 1st down. And that one's going to come up a little short. It's incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. To throw is Ward on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A great pickup there, 35 yards, and obviously the first down to go along with it. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take over here up near the 40. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. We look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
2nd and 9. Off the play fake, Williams. And that'll be incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
On 3rd down, Brock. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. The Broncos send out their punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. Cleveland offense making their way out. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Ward. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. That's to his running back, complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. And now they're in the hurry-up. They go play action here on 1st down. And his throw here is incomplete.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down in bounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 48-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up 2nd. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
The nice thing is that you've still got all your timeouts, so the middle of the field, that should still be an option, especially if you see the defenders pinching the sideline. You can run a little seam route right here and pick up some nice yardage.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. That one looks like he'll throw here. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. We knew he was close to the line of scrimmage, and they say he stepped over.
When you see him in that position, you think he's become a runner. As a DB, you start to react towards the line of scrimmage. They can often throw it over your head.
Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Williams off the bootleg, sliding out of the pocket. Well, that's brought in by Knight. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down. Now a give right side. It's Brock. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. This now a 3rd and 4. Try to take this home. They'll run. And he is going to have the Broncos first, and that should be the capper. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout on first down. Williams. That is caught inside the 5. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos are on their way to a 2-0 start. They'll try and throw for it. He'll buy some time right. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about
that his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Well, time, I mean, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defense's side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
Now Williams on 1st and 10. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll push the lead up to 29 now. And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now Ward throwing again. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw. Ward. And my goodness, another interception. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. On 2nd down now, it's Brock. Gets past one man, and he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense?
Fix my cheeks real quick. What you mean you don't know how I'm stepping? What you mean you don't know what I'm repping? I'm good on my hood like they call me the blessing. You jacking my side, you gotta come and check in. After when get hectic, don't make me slide up on you, no electric. You hit 'em like it's Tetris. You got the way and know you do a texting. Listen, I don't know why they mentioning beef. I don't think no one better than me. You can say what you want, but my steppers don't speak. If I tell them to go, then they stepping on 3 like border chain. That's competitive. Me make it rain in your hood like I weather the streets. My neighbor we good. I'ma get to the breach. You only as tough as your weapon could be. I done Connie and Dylan. I got off the block. To the hate and put that on the watch. Had to ice on my neck 'cause I'm shorty on hot.